once he gets into office on LPO financing. That is, resources are going to be put in that department for youth, and each and every time a youth gets a contract in this county, the department will be in position to finance that youth with some amount of money to finance the LPO so that that youth may go and undertake the contract. I was so impressed with the issue of LPO financing for our youths. Honorable Speaker, to some extent, we've got our standing orders number 101. That is on responsibility for statement of facts. At some points, it's unless the people of Turkana West and probably the member of County Assembly for Letea confirms to us that it is true that EPU participated in the charity donations that have been mentioned there. And the responsibility for statement of facts, Honorable Speaker, that is standing order number 101 says that a member shall be responsible for the accuracy of any facts which the member alleges to be true and may be required to substantiate any such a facts instantly. Honorable Speaker, I cannot confirm even the lady who is being mentioned in that. It's unless even the issues that are being mentioned in Letea, the member of County Assembly for Letea confirms to us, the members who come from Turkana West confirms to us. So it is so prudent that we give statements that are factual in this honorable house. But on these other matters on experience, on this matter on how he had presented himself, on issues of the knowledge of the nominee, I can stand here, Honorable Speaker, as I confirm that the nominee is experienced, the nominee is knowledgeable. And I sit down, Honorable Speaker, because of time, as I support this motion on approval of the appointment of Honorable Epu Joseph Elim as the County Chief Officer for Youth and Gender Affairs. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. The Honorable Member representing Kerio Delta Ward, proceed.
Thank you. To allow me put my input in this approval of Joseph Epu. Honorable Speaker, according when we were in effecting exercise, we actually be surprised how Honorable Epu was actually dealing with the questions that members raised. Honorable Speaker, Epu actually demonstrated to the panel that he will work hardly once he will be approved by this House to ensure gender and youth get the right services. And he will ensure that he will participate in a process that will be good to PWDs in this county. Honorable Speaker, he also convinced us in the committee that he will put measures that will ensure that the smooth running of the ministry is acquired. He also pronounced that he will work hand in hand with the Assembly and also other states. That meaning that he is very much suitable to be the chief officer in that office. Honorable Speaker, he also initiated that he will be able to to put more effort on equity balance when given this chance in this office. Neither men or women in that office will get the right opportunities. Honorable Speaker, and that's explained to us that the people of good people of West have given us the right person to work in that office. And also, the governor has given a very good freedom to, he has a good amounting that EPU is being chosen in every regime. Last regime also he was appointed. This is the second regime also is appointed. That means that he is working hard. The experience he has, he had a value to this country. Only that, what I will urge our able governor next time, that to change the position of PWDs in this county, that can be tomorrow, today is in West, next time in Central, next time in Turkana North, so that all PWDs in this county will be able to exercise and have opportunities in this county. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank our able chairman that he has also explained what was generated from that funding. Thank you, Honorable Chair. We will confirm to you that we will work together. Thank you in that much. I support.
Thank you. Finally, let's have the honorable member representing the chair ward proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. I arise to support the approval of appointment of County Chief Officer, Gender and Youth, Joseph Epu. First of all, I thank our governor for giving this opportunity of special groups to Turkana West, especially to our ward, Letia ward. We are happy about that, and we thank the governor for that, because it could have gone to another area. But he chose to give to Letia ward, and we appreciate that. EPU has been, we competed in the election, and I'm happy personally because he has also got somewhere, instead of maybe him just maybe being in the village without job and so on. And we appreciated the governor for that, and kindly we people from Letia, we are happy, and we request you to approve this motion. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion mover, you can now reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to reply. Mr. Speaker, first and foremost, I want to thank the honorable members for supporting this particular motion. Mr. Speaker, I recognize the points that have been identified by one Honorable Kadema on the abilities of EPU that is examined for his education. For sure, EPU began his education and is cemented all along to the level he is now, and is still pursuing. He told the committee is working on his PhD. That means he is so passionate in the journey of his education. He said of relevant experience in relation to his position. in the professionalism, in this professional journey, he is a social scientist. And of course, in the department, he is placed the problems that are there are equal to his ability professional-wise. And he is going to provide the possible and relevant solutions to the problems there. The leader of minority mentioned on contracts. The youth contracts have been a problem to our youth. That if given, they cannot manage even to implement those projects. That ECHO pointed out that he's going to have a policy, to develop a policy that there will be NPO to finance this youth. If given a contract, they are able to be given some money to start these contracts or even to do it in completion, so that they are able to actually complete projects and be paid in time. Honorable Accord, I'm interested in the point that you said, that there is a factor that has been identified by previous regime and the current regime in Honorable Epo, that is a trustworthy person. That is why a governor has to appoint one, that he is going to perform to his best to deliver valuable services to the people of Turkana County. Another point there, he has said that beside people being educated, among educated people living with disability, going into the future, we should also consider people living with disability from other sub-counties. And it should not be male. It should be also a female, or by extension, a youth. And that is a good point. Mr. Speaker, with a few remarks, I beg to reply.
Thank you. Honorable members, I would now wish to put the question that, taking into account the findings of the Committee on Labor, Gender and Youth Affairs report on vetting and approval hearing of chief officers laid on the table of 26 April 2023 at 9 a.m. and pursuant to provisions of Section 45 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012, Section 9, Subsection 2 of the Public Appointments, County Assembly's Approval Act, and Standing Order number 55 of County Assembly of Turkana, this committee recommends that the County Assembly of Turkana considers and approves the nomination and subsequent appointment of Mr. Eku Joseph Elim as the County Chief Officer for Youth and Gender Affairs. Will as many as of the same opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 10, motion. Approval of appointment of county chief officers.
Yes, the honorable member representing Chapel Ward also doubles up as the leader of majority. On behalf of the chairperson, Commission on Agriculture, Pastoral Economy and Fisheries, you may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move the motion that taking into account the findings of the Committee on Agriculture, Pastoral Economy and Fisheries, report on vetting and approval hearing of chief officers, laid on the table of this House on Wednesday, 26 April 2023 at 9 a.m. and pursuant to provisions of Section 45 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012, Section 9, Paragraph 2 of the Public Appointments, County Assembly's Approval Act, and Standing Order number 55 of County Assembly of Turkana. This committee recommends that the County Assembly of Turkana considers and approves the nomination and subsequent appointment of one Mr. Evans Lomode as County Chief Officer of Fisheries and Aquaculture. 2. Dr. Ezekiel Egwom as County Chief Officer for Livestock Development. The Speaker, allow me to read the report.
You may proceed.
A report on the vetting and approval hearing of nomination of Dr. Ezekiel Egwom and Mr. Evans Lomode to the positions of Chief Officer, Livestock Development and Fisheries and Aquaculture. The chairpersons forward. So Speaker, sir, pursuant to County Government Act 2012, Section 45, 1, 2, 3, and 4. His Excellency Governor nominated Dr. Ezekiel Egwom and Mr. Evans Lomode as Chief Officer for Livestock Development and Fisheries and Aquaculture, respectively. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 6 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act number 5 of 2017, the Governor submitted the names of the nominees to the County Assembly for approval through the letter Ref TCG/CS/Volume 1 51. On Tuesday, 29th March 2023, the Speaker conveyed a message from the Governor to the House. Pursuant to Standing Order number 55 of the County Assembly Standing Orders, the Speaker committed the names of the nominees to the Committee on Agriculture, Pastoral Economy and Fisheries as per the requirements of Section 9(1) of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act number 5 of 2017. The committee was directed to report back to the House within 21 days. Honorable Speaker, the committee held its first meeting on Friday, 14th April 2023 at the committee boardroom. The committee resolved to undertake the vetting and approval hearing from Monday, 17th April 2023. Consequently, in accordance with Section 7.5.10 of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act number 5 of 2017, the clerk placed an advertisement in the print media on Thursday, 7th April 2023, notifying the nominee and inviting the public to submit memoranda by way of a written statement on oath affidavit on suitability or otherwise of the nominee by close of business on 14th April 2023. The committee had not received any memoranda on the suitability of nominee by the end of the deadline for submission. Honorable Speaker, the nominee was requested to collect vetting questionnaire forms as prescribed in the first schedule of the Public Appointments County Assembly's Approval Act number 5 of 2017 on Tuesday, 11th April 2023, and return the newly filled questionnaires on or before Friday, 14th April 2023 at 5 p.m. Honorable Speaker, before the vetting exercise, the chairperson reminded the members to declare any conflict of interest in relation to the vetting and approval of the nominee as per the Standing Order number 100 of the County Assembly of Turkana. The chairperson also communicated to the members that a member who has declared any interest had an option to sit in during the hearing without taking any contributions or to opt out of the vetting session. Speaker, Honorable Ruth Kuya declared a conflict of interest since he was related to both nominees and opted out of the approval hearing with permission from the Honorable Chairperson. The nominees appeared before the committee are scheduled on Monday, 17 April 2023 for approval hearing in accordance with the provisions